so many people right now are reevaluating their lives, right? Personally and professionally. And that's a great thing, right? Because as human beings, sometimes unintentionally, potentially, we can find ourselves settling, right? Getting, too comfortable. And we do it because it's the known. And we're afraid, aren't we, of the unknown. So we'd rather just sort of stay in this known place, even if it's not really serving us, and sort of settle. Which I would argue would be complacency, a word that none of us really like to talk about. But that's the thing about complacency. Sometimes it can come inside of our lives and sort of take root, and we're unaware of it. And here's the thing: how can we be intentional about finding these moments where we're settling, of complacency, of this autopilot, where we can pull back and say, I'm going to trade this and I'm going to get creative about another way inside of this moment, inside of this situation, inside of this area, part of my life, so that yes, that might require that I get uncomfortable. Yes, that might require change, but gosh, I'm settling, I'm staying stuck in this place. It isn't serving me and potentially even the people around you. So, when we think about creativity, we think about settling up. I grew up two incredible parents, and I'm backing out of the driveway of the house I grew up in my old station wagon. I mean, I'm talking, this thing was just disgusting. It was this old, long, big station wagon, which was perfect for me to drive around in Michigan in the snow, so that I could slide into about anything and I'd be okay. That was my dad's mindset, my parents' mindset. So I'm backing out of the driveway, and we had all this row of bushes, these long, tall bushes, and I'm going way too fast. Shocker, when I'm backing out of the driveway. And I get to the end of the driveway, and I had literally fully ripped off the mirror off the side. It's hanging, dangling by the wires. I am scared to death that my dad is going to absolutely string me up for this. And it's hanging there, and I'm like, man, I go to school, I come home, I show my dad. My dad looks at it and goes, all right. He goes and grabs a roll of duct tape, shoves it back kind of in as best as he can, and duct tapes this mirror back on my car. He looked at me and goes, you're good to go. He wasn't ready to write a check. He wasn't going to write a check for that, right? We didn't operate like that, nor could we. And so there was my station wagon. He said, ready to go. He right when cell phones came out, I thought they were the coolest thing in the world. And that was when they were car phones, not the ones that we run around with now. Like, they were attached to your car, and boy, was that cool. And so he went out and got me a plastic cell phone, and he puts it in my car. And it was awesome, because I would pull up to the light and I'd look over, I'd see some hot dude, right? I'd grab my plastic cell phone and act like I was big time, talking on the phone to nobody, to my plastic cell phone. But he was always so creative, and he didn't care if we were uncomfortable. He didn't care about embarrassing maybe us a little bit with my duct tape on my mirror. We were driving up north in northern Michigan once. My brothers and I were sitting in the car, and we're driving, and we're 2 or 3 exits headed toward this one exit where we always would sometimes, not always, but sometimes we would stop for ice cream. And we're driving, and my dad goes, hey guys, 2 exits till, who wants ice cream? And my brothers are talking, yeah, we do, Dad. Superman, Blue Moon, chocolate, vanilla. We're going on and on. And he goes, awesome, okay. And he rips right past the exit. And we're like, Dad, that was the exit. What's up? And he said, no, I didn't tell you we were stopping. I was just curious if you wanted something and what you wanted. And we drove right past it. My dad was always making sure we knew how to be uncomfortable. And at some level, he was creative about it, right? I think that when we are afraid of being uncomfortable, the result of that is we settle, we stay maybe stuck. So my challenge to you, right? Go for more. Identify the little moments, the big moments, every day, every week, every month, where you have an opportunity to trade complacency, settling, for creativity, for ingenuity. Trust me, try it. See what it unlocks. I think you'll find it's pretty awesome.